from Tampa Bay streaming news leader. This is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm Wendy Ryan. Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips has Florida's most accurate forecast in just a moment. But first, here are your top stories at this hour. A mistrial has been declared in the case against former professional guardian Rebecca Furley. This after the jury deliberated 5 hours on Friday and all of today. The jury mostly focused on testimony from two of the victim's doctors, spending 2 hours listening to that testimony. Furley served as Stephen Stryker's guardian. She's accused of capping his feeding tube and ordering a do not resuscitate against Stryker's wishes while hospitalized at St. Joseph's in 2019. Records say he choked to death 5 days later. Queen Elizabeth II was laid to rest earlier today. The Queen's coffin was draped with the royal standard, topped with a wreath of flowers, the imperial crown, scepter, and orb. The late monarch was carried from Westminster Hall to Westminster Abbey. That's the church where she was crowned and where she was married. Keeping an eye on your money, the Federal Reserve is meeting to decide on another interest rate hike. The meeting begins tomorrow. Most experts believe there will be another rate hike around 0.75%. And the latest inflation report is impacting this because inflation was higher than expected. The Federal Reserve will make an announcement at the end of its two-day meeting on Wednesday. And now here's Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips with Florida's most accurate forecast. Dennis?
How you doing, everybody? Skies are partly cloudy with scattered storms continuing across the area throughout the evening hours. Coverage will be highest inland, and then the storms try to come back toward the beach. Drier air is scheduled to arrive by the middle of the week, probably on Thursday and Friday. At that point, rain chances down to about 10%. So that could very well be signaling the end of the rainy season. For the boaters, look for winds out of the east at 5 to 10 knots, water temperature 86 degrees. Sunrise on Tuesday morning, 7:18, sunset 7:29. The beach forecast, morning sunshine, a couple of afternoon storms, but I think, as we said later on this week, rain chances really start to drop down quite a bit. Here's Florida's most accurate 7-day, 50% coverage Tuesday, 30% Wednesday, 10% Thursday and Friday, and highs up in the upper 80s through the weekend.